George. Why, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Yeah, well, climb up the steps there, Sapphire. Here we go. The train about to move. There we go.
Goodbye! Goodbye!
Goodbye, Mama, you big fat pig.
George, how could you say that to Mama?
Well, I can afford to say it now, Sapphire. The train is moving.
Well, George, I'm ready for bed. You can get in the berth now.
Yeah, let me get my things off. Hey, wait a minute here. You didn't leave no space for me to hang my clothes.
What you mean, George?
Well, now look at that, Sapphire. Your bustle's hanging on one hook, your transformation on another one, and your overstuffed camisole on another one. If we had a train wreck, they'd find more of you on the hooks than in the berth. Well, Porter, thanks for a lovely trip. I left a little something for you back under the pillow in the compartment.
Thank you, sir.
George, what did you leave for the porter?
Nothing, Sapphire, but by the time he goes through those bedclothes, we'll be out of the station. Thank you, doorman. Just put the suitcases down there. I'll take care of you when we leave. This is a nice room. Thank you, bellboy. You can put the ice water on the dresser. I'll take care of you when we leave.
George Stevens, why do you tell everybody you take care of them when you leave? Them same boys won't be on duty when we leave the hotel.
Well, that's my system. When we leave, I'll tell the fella that's on duty then that we took care of the other boys when we arrive. Well, I tell you, when I checks out at the hotel to help us all beating each other to death for 2 weeks afterwards.
I see. Well, George, I'm going to get unpacked and get over to the convention hall.
Yeah, well, now look, honey, while I think of it, would you let me have our expense money and our railroad tickets so I can put it in my wallet for safekeeping?
No, sir, George. No, sir. I'm holding on to the money and the tickets. I'm making sure they're safe. I got them pinned right here in my camisole.
Yeah, well, that big wad do fill you out nice. Trouble is, the more you dip into the bankroll, the more you loses your figure. Look here, now, I'm a man. You better let me have the money.
No, sir, George Stevens. I'm keeping that money right here in my camisole.
Now, wait a minute, honey. You know the performance you have to go through to get it out. I don't want you gypsy rolls me and every time I want to buy a cup of coffee. I demand that you give me the money for safekeeping.
All right, George. Here you is.
Yeah, that's better.
But let me tell you something. If you lose this money, you're going to have to answer to me, and there's going to be plenty of trouble. You hear that, you bum?
All right. I'm going down the hall and see Anna. Oh, me, her mouth has been on Standard Time, Central Time, Mountain Time, and Pacific Time. She's been yapping in every time zone from Albany to Albuquerque. Well, Andy, how do you like the hotel we're staying at here?
Oh, I like it. Special that American plan.
Yeah, Andy, it's nice to have the meals come with the price of the room.
Oh, yeah. I noticed the meal schedule on the back of the door. Breakfast 7 to 11, lunch 12 to 3, and supper 4 to 8. Look like I ain't going to be away from the table more than 3 hours a day.
Yeah, when you see that sign, American plan, it really brings out your patriotism, don't it, boy?
Yes, sir. Hey, Kingfish, you got my expense money and the return ticket. I'd like to have them.
Now, wait a minute, Andy. Look here, I'm going to hang on to them.
Yeah, but in the past, you has been known to get tickets and stuff mixed up.
Now, what you talking about, boy? Just mention one time that I ever got tickets mixed up.
Well, how about that time old brother Jackson passed on? You were supposed to ship him back to Georgia for the funeral. And what'd you do?
What?
You sent him on a beautiful 2-week cruise to Bermuda.
Oh.
Good evening. This is your Rexall family druggist speaking to you for the 10,000 independent druggists who have made the word Rexall part of our own store names. We've done that because we recommend and sell the 2,000 or more drug products made by the Rexall Drug Company. Bismarex is a good example. This popular antacid with the exclusive Rexall formula often neutralizes excess stomach acidity within 1 minute. And Bismarex contains special ingredients that work in a continuous relay, easing gastric distress, soothing and protecting irritated stomach membranes. That's why Bismarex gives both fast and prolonged relief from acid-upset stomach or acid indigestion. Keep it in your family medicine chest. Bismarex, BISMA-REX, at Rexall drugstores everywhere.
And so, fellow brothers of this great convention, if you will follow this course, I will lead you people down the path of victory. I thank you.
Fine speech you made, Kingfish.
Well, thank you, Brother Davison. Well, I'll see you boys later. Going up to the room, rest up. Well, I fooled the brothers again. Little do they know that I swiped that speech from Tom Dewey back in 1944. I was give it now at 8th convention. All in all, I've done a lot better with it than he done.
Well, Brother Stevens from New York. Glad to see you. How are you, boy? How are you?
Don't slap me on the back like that, mister. I got a loose bridge here. My bicuspid's liable to end up grinning at you from the linoleum.
We haven't met before, but I'm Robbie Richards, chairman of the Welcoming Committee.
Oh, chairman of the... Oh, excuse me. How you do? How you do, sir? Glad to know you.
Now, look, confidentially, Stevens, I want to put you wise to something.
Well, thanks just the same, Brother Richards, but my wife's along.
No, not that. It's just that a lot of sharpies work these conventions, you know, a lot of con men.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, some of the brothers got taken pretty bad last year in New York.
Yeah, well, don't worry about me. I got my wallet in my back pocket here, and just for protection, I got a big fish hook right over it. If anybody goes for it, they'll get gaffed like a flounder.
Well, I'll tell you what, friend. I've been helping out a few of the brothers by taking their money and the tickets and putting them here in the hotel safe. Now, I'd be mighty glad to do it for you, too, friend.
Yeah, put it in the hotel safe. Yeah, well, as long as you on the committee, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let me get it out here. There you is. There's our tickets and $1,200 in there.
Fine. Now, anytime you want it, it'll be in the hotel safe under my name, Robert Richards.
Oh, thank you, sir. But say, Miss Richards, before you go, would you mind taking this fish hook out of my hand here? Well, come on, Andy. Let's go up to the desk here. I want to get some money out of my wallet.
Yeah, you know, that was nice of that Bobby Richards to put the money in the safe under his name. Nice of the fellow to good Samarinate you like that, you know it?
Oh, yeah. Well, here he is. I'll talk to him. Excuse me, Miss Desk Clerk. I is Kingfish Stevens of the New York delegation. I'd like to get some money out of my wallet.
Your wallet?
Yeah, it's here in the hotel safe under the name of Robert Richards.
Robert Richards. I'll go check.
Oh, yeah, and when this fella, Robert Richards, come up to me, I knew he was a real nice fella. I could tell by the way he was dressed. He was wearing a checkered vest and spats.
Spats, huh?
What's wrong, Andy?
The last fella I seed wearing spats, I give him $62 and he sold me the Essex agency in Vancouver.
Wait a minute, Andy. Here come the clerk back.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Stevens, but there's nothing in our safe under the name of Robert Richards.
Well, that's fine. Nothing in the safe under that name?
No.
Say, Kingfish, I never felt one of these California earthquakes, but I got a feeling this is the way they begin.
I I see what has happened. Now, mister, would you check under the name of George Stevens?
When I went back, I already did that.
Did that, huh? Then would you do me a favor and go back there and check under the name of Mortimer Hoggensmeller?
Very well.
Say, Kingfish, who in the world is Mortimer Hoggensmeller?
I ain't got the faintest idea, Andy, but it's just one last shot in the dark, boy.
Kingfish, what is you going to do? We are stranded 3,000 miles away from New York with no money.
Yeah, Andy, I got in a long-distance call now for Algonquin J. Calhoun in New York.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Good old Calhoun. Yeah, he ought to come to our rescue.
Oh, yeah, Andy, wait a minute. Hello?
This is the hotel operator. We're ready on your New York call.
Yeah, put it right through then.
Hello. Calhoun speaking.
Hello, this is Los Angeles.
Hiya, Lois. What's new?
No, Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. Hiya, Miss Anderson.
Hello.
Who's this?
The Kingfish.
Listen, Kingfish, would you get off the phone? I'm trying to make a date with a gal, yeah.
No. It ain't no gal, it's me.
Kingfish, I wouldn't go out with you if you were the last person on earth.
No, Calhoun, I'm calling from California. Can't you hear me?
Oh, Kingfish, how's the convention?
Fine. You sure you can hear me now?
Clear as a bell.
Is I talking loud enough?
Coming in clear.
I need $500.
We must have a bad connection.
Calhoun, didn't you hear what I just said?
No, couldn't understand a word of it. Besides that, I'm broke.
Now listen, Calhoun, I can't go into details, but some sharper here done got all our money and our railroad tickets. Me and Ann and Sapphire stranded us here in Los Angeles. Now we got to get home. This is the last day of the convention.
Well, now look, why don't you cash a check at the hotel desk and get enough money to pay the hotel bill and buy the railroad tickets home? Just draw a check on your New York bank account.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea, cash a check, but there's only one little hit.
What's that?
I ain't got no New York bank account.
Well, Kingfish, if I know it was you, that ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah, well, I'll think of something. I'll see you when I get back.
Yeah, but there's just one more thing, Kingfish.
What's that?
Tell that Lois gal if she ever come to New York to look me up.
All right. Hey, Andy, Calhoun has got a great idea.
Yes, huh?
I'm going to cash a check at the hotel desk and get enough money to buy the tickets back to New York.
Well, Kingfish, I don't know about this check cashing business. We'll liable to end up staying in California as guests of the state in that place they call San Quinine.
Now, here is your Rexall family druggist.
If you're taking vitamins, take the kind that gives you 3 big extras, plus red vitamin B12. And that means take Rexall Plentimins. The multivitamin capsules that give you 10 important vitamins, plus B12, plus liver concentrate and iron. Among the 10, Plentimins give you more than your daily minimum requirement of every vitamin for which such requirements have been established. Remember that your health, your looks, your ability to earn a living, all may be affected by failure to supplement your diet with a dependable, protective, yet non-fattening multivitamin product. So do what thousands are doing. Switch to Plentimins. Plenamins. Plentimins. Sold on a strict money-back guarantee at a cost of only pennies per day at Rexall drugstores everywhere.
Oh, come on, Andy. Now, listen. Sapphire's up in a room with her bags packed. This has got to work.
Well, I don't like this, Kingfish. I is kind of scared.
Now, look, Andy, all we do is cash a check at the hotel desk here, pay our bill, and get back to New York. When we gets back, we'll cover the check.
Well, what are we going to cover it with, a blanket?
Well, it won't be no trouble, Andy. We'll raise the money when we get back there. Now, besides that, in case the fellas ask too many questions here, I has writ up a letter of credit here in my pocket. I got it right with me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, hey, there's the manager over at the desk there.
Yeah, let me handle the situation. Pardon me, Mr. Manager. We just checking out.
Yeah, so we're leaving right away.
Very well. I'll be glad to take care of you.
So my name is George Kingfish Stevens, the big New York Mongol. This is Miss Brown. Has you got our bill total rise?
Stevens. Oh, yes, here we are. $208.64.
Oh, mere spittance, yeah. I'd like to pay the thing by check.
You want to pay by check?
No, yeah. You happen to have a blank check there?
Yes. I have a lot of blank checks here in the drawer. Which one do you want?
Well, them blue ones there looks kind of nice. Yeah, give us one of them, mister.
You want a blue one?
You have to excuse Mr. Brown. He was one of the musicians in the parade yesterday, and he bent over to look at the music and got his head caught between the cymbals, you see. It's still vibrating on him there.
Yeah, I was a mess.
Yeah, mister, now, is you got a blank check there on the Irving Trust Company?
Irving Trust Company. Yes, here you are.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you mind if I made out the check just a shade over the amount of the bill? We got a few gratuities that we got to take care of before we leave.
Yes, a gratuit here and a gratuit there. It all adds up.
Mr. Stevens, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but it happens to be the practice of this hotel to call your bank in New York and check your account.
You say you're going to call our bank in New York? Well, the thing is that Andy, come back here. Where are you going?
Well, I just thought this was as good a time as any to gratuit out of here.
Now, Mr. Stevens, you certainly don't mind me calling your bank. All I want to do is have someone tell me whether this check is good or not.
Yeah, just a minute. Say, Andy, is this check any good?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you was missing. Don't save your phone call.
I'm sorry. We'll still need some verification of your credit from an official of the bank.
Oh, my credit. Well, now, glad you mentioned that. Just so happens that before I left New York, I took the pre-casualty of getting a letter of credit.
Oh, well, a letter of credit, eh? Well, that's fine. You know, for a moment, I thought you two fellows were trying to get away with cashing a bad check.
What do you say, Andy?
Yeah. Kingfish.
Oh, yeah.
I know we was all laughing here, but these ha-has ain't as jovial as they should be, you know that?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. Let me read you the letter of credit here.
Yeah, this'll fix us up good.
Say here at the top of the letter here, official bona fide genuine dyed in the wool letter of credit.
That's it, Kingfish. I was getting hungry.
Well...
In the first place...
Yeah, I know, honey, but...
And when you found out the money wasn't in the hotel safe, why didn't you come to me?
Well, I was a sapphire. I knowed your mama here would send you the money to get back from Los Angeles, and I knowed you would wire as soon as you read my note.
I didn't have to wire Mama for money. I had all the money in Los Angeles I needed.
Yeah, well, how could you have money? Robbie Richards chipped all the money we had from me.
George, I wanted to take care of the money while we was in Los Angeles, so I had Robbie Richards to get it away from you. George, I had our money and tickets all the time.
More than one cream? What nonsense, says Ann Delafield, world-famous beauty authority. Now, there's all you need for scientific skin care in one single cream. The new Ann Delafield All-Purpose Deep Cream, blended to her personal formula. And here's more news. Ann Delafield's All-Purpose Deep Cream is just the beginning of a whole new line of scientifically formulated cosmetics. A beauty line that's vitamin-centered, because Ann Delafield believes that beauty begins within. So, ladies, look for the new Ann Delafield All-Purpose Deep Cream and Ann Delafield's new Makeup Beauty Aids. They're in golden packages at Rexall drugstores everywhere. The store with the orange and blue sign.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to visit your friendly Rexall drugstore. Thank you and good night.
See you next Sunday.
women pine for men who go stag.
Go stag? You mean...
Exactly. Stag brushless shave cream. No fuss, no rub in. Just smooth it on for quick, close, no scrape shaving. Leaves your face feeling smooth and refreshed all day long. That's Stag brushless shave cream.
Say, from now on, I go stag.
Yes, women pine for men who go stag.
Be sure to be with us at this same time next Sunday when your Rexall druggist will again present The Amos and Andy Show, transcribed and directed by Cliff Howell. Stay tuned for the Edgar Bergen Charlie McCarthy program, which follows immediately over most of these same stations. This is the CBS Radio Network.
I came across Mr. Kipling in the meadow by the church. If I painted that spire once, he said, I painted it 12 times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short-crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it comes to the little details, Mr. Kipling does have an exceedingly good eye.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Wait a minute. Have you heard the Whistler? I'm the Whistler.
No. Don't come near me. I didn't plan to kill you, no.
That was John Hendrick. He waited for a chance to sell his soul to the devil.
Money is not enough, John. Money is not enough. We want you, John. We want you.
That was his wife, Martha, the former widow Marsden.
Yes, Mother. Yes.
And her simple-minded son, Henry.
Go ahead, son. Go ahead. We must have John Hendrick. Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother.
Tonight, CBS presents a new mystery series, The Whistler. And I, the Whistler, know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. And so I tell you tonight the strange story of retribution. Gaze up this muddy, rain-splattered road. A small, lonely stone building appears against the lightning streaked sky. The dismal courthouse of a southern village. The village of Marsdenburg. It is nearly midnight. A trial is in progress. A murder trial. John Hendrick is on trial for his life. The state versus Hendrick. Killed his wife and stepson. He killed his wife and her simple-minded son, Henry, for the $10,000 in cash she kept in her big house on the outskirts of town. Open the door. There he stands, John Hendricks, a huge, silent man of 50, large, bony hands. Close the door. Well, what do you think? Does he look like a murderer? The prosecutor is closing his argument.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it has been proven that Mrs. Hendricks had no current bank account. It has been proven that she did have a large sum of money which she kept on her estate. John Hendricks knew of this money and attempted to steal it, was caught in the act, and killed them both in order to cover up the theft. It was not a tramp who killed that old gray-haired lady and her simple son. There was only one intruder, one thief, one murderer. And there he sits, ladies and gentlemen. There he sits in all his guilt, a vicious killer, a murderer. There is only one decision for you to make. There is only one penalty that can erase from this countryside the stigma of this fiendish crime. One penalty for this axe-murderer, John Hendricks. And that penalty is death. State rests.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict? Have you reached a verdict?
Your Honor, we, the jury, due to lack of more complete evidence, find the defendant guilty of murder in the second degree.
Second degree. Cheated death. You'll get life. Surprised? Of course you are. But it had to be. Yes, it had to be. I know.
John Hendricks, stand up.
Yes, John, stand up. Face the court. Watch him now. He's on the speak.
John Hendricks, I wish to state that I am not in accord with the findings of this jury. However, there's nothing for me to do but sentence you to the state penitentiary for the remainder of your natural life.
Know where you are now? Recognize that huge, sprawling stone structure with the high walls around it? State penitentiary. How much later? 10 years. John Hendricks is in there. He has a number now. It is 1013. Let's go through the gates. Up the steps. Down the corridor. Here we are in cell block 2. Night again. It just turned in. This has been going on for 10 years for John Hendricks, 1013, and his cellmate Bill, 1014. Bill, 1014, is a gangster, or rather he was. But he's changed during the 5 years he's been here. Bill has decided to go straight if he ever gets out, which is very doubtful. But he holds no resentment, has become more or less happy. Bill started reading here, philosophy and so forth. He's changed. But what about John Hendricks? Oh, no. Not Hendricks. Because he has a plan. He has a purpose. Move closer to the cell door and listen.
All I got to say, Bill, is I think you're crazy enough to make the try with me.
That's a matter of opinion, John.
But it'll be simple. I got everything all set. It's all fixed. Not a chance of a slip-up.
All fixed? Who with?
Well, a friend of mine.
Oh, I see. Crooked guard.
No, he ain't a guard.
Don't tell me you got it fixed with a warden.
What difference does it make who it is so long as the whole thing is set and fixed?
Well, you've got to have some help, inside or out. Oh, Hendricks, I think you're nuts. You're stir crazy.
I'm getting out of this place. I got a reason, a good reason. I got something waiting for me outside, something I can enjoy, something that belongs to me. I'm the only one that knows where it is, and I'm going out. You're in here for a good long time, brother, and if you don't want to go with me, you can stay and rot.
Look, Hendricks, I still think you're nuts.
All right, what of it? I got the right dope, ain't I? And it'll work.
Suppose it does. Suppose you find this money hidden away on the old lady's estate. What good would it do you? You killed her and her son to get it, didn't you?
That's a lie. I didn't. I didn't kill anybody.
I say you did.
It ain't true, not a word of it. But I know where the money is.
Okay, you can break out. You can have the money, but... Well, I've done a lot of reading and thinking since I've been here.
Ah, you gone soft.
Maybe so. But I know this much now. If I ever do get out, I'll do things a lot different. Believe me, Hendricks, I'll tread the straight and narrow. I've done a lot of things that I'm sure sorry for now. I can't undo them. But I won't do them again. No, sir, I'll do things different. Not the way I did them before.
Ah, you just got religion, but it won't get you out.
Maybe not, but I'm resigned. I got exactly what's coming to me. And believe me, Hendricks, so will you. So will you. If you break out, they'll have you back one way or another.
You watch and see. Well, I'm going, so you watch and see. Watch and see.
Now, another storm. Another night, a lonely country road, a car. We're in the south. That village we passed a few miles back, that silent, sleeping village, was Marsdenburg. Yes, Marsdenburg, remember? That small, lonely stone building was the courthouse. The courthouse where John Hendricks was tried and convicted. We're on the outskirts now, on a lonely road. A young man is driving the old car, and there's a girl beside him. Motor trouble? Oh, there, just ahead, a light. Yes, it's a little crossroads store. Pull in.
There's a light, but I don't see anybody. Oh, it's closed. We better drive on.
I guess you're right.
Evening, folks. What's your trouble?
Oh, we're having motor trouble.
Oh, is it? How are you doing driving around on a night like this?
On our way west. Mister, is there an inn or something around here where we can stay for the night?
An inn? Yes, there's a place about 8 miles up the road. They'll probably put you up. There's a sign on the left-hand side of the road. Can't miss it. But this road's pretty bad when it rains. Gotta be careful or you'll find yourself walking.
Thanks. We'll try. Good night.
Good luck, mister.
You'll need the luck.
The storm is increasing now. The muddy road sparkles in the flashes of lightning. The tall, dark trees sway back and forth in the fury of the storm like moaning lost souls. The little car lurches and bounces in its 5 feet center of the highway. 2 miles, 3 miles, 4, maybe 5, and look, there it is, straight ahead. On the right side of the road, a blue light. Ah, yes, that's it. Wait, George. Did the old man say on the right side or the left side of the road?
George, what's wrong?
I don't know. The distributor must have gotten wet.
Look, George.
What?
That blue light we saw, it's gone. Where is it?
We must have passed it.
Well, we couldn't have. I was looking right at it. It seemed as though it just disappeared in the thin air.
I'd better turn in here. This motor won't last much longer.
Just so.
I can't see a thing.
No,
Can you?
it's certainly a desolate-looking place. There must be a house back in there. There it is. Look, there's a driveway. 20 feet ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, this motor's about to conk out. We'd better drive in and see what we can find. Yes. Drive in, George. You'll find something. That's right. Through the gate. Make the curve. Hurry. There goes your motor. A little more. Now.
Oh, we just made it. Thank heaven.
Yes, that's right. Always thank heaven at a time like this. All right. Get out and go up on the porch. Now, let me help you.
I'm all right. What do we do with the bags?
We'll leave them here in the car till we find out if there's anyone here. Come on.
Do you see a bell?
No. Can't see a thing. Gee, this place looks completely deserted. I don't think anyone lives here.
I don't either. Let's go.
You're listening to The Whistler. We pause momentarily for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
George, let's don't knock. I don't like this place. Let's go on.
How with a dead motor? Or could we go? I'll knock.
Well, all right.
Ah, that's right. Knock, George. Knock. Go ahead. Louder. Again.
got to have shelter.
Yes, we can't stay in that car any longer. Can we?
No, afraid not. Here it comes. Now you're on your own, George. On your own.
There is someone.
Yes?
Oh.
Good evening.
What is it?
Well, you see, our car...
Yes, our car stalled.
And we can't go any farther, and it's such a terrible night out that we thought we could stop here for the evening.
Stop here?
Why, yes, we saw your light and...
Light? What light?
Why, the little neon out in front.
There is no light.
Well, have you a room?
Yes, there is a room.
Well, could we come in? I mean, it's awfully wet out here.
You may come in, if you wish.
Oh, thank you.
Well, this is quite a relief. We were afraid you'd closed up for the night, especially when all the lights were out.
Are the lights out?
Yes, you see. Huh?
Of course the lights are out.
Oh, I didn't know.
You do take tourists.
Do we?
Oh, yes, that's what they told us.
Who told you?
Well, the man, the old man at the little store back at the crossroads.
Little store?
Yes, at the crossroad about 5 miles back. You know where the crossroad is, don't you?
There is no store at the crossroad.
There isn't?
No.
I see. Look, madam, would you mind turning on the lights? I can't see a thing.
We have no lights here.
No light?
Give me a flashlight, Jim. She means there's no electricity.
No. There is no light here.
Well, throw the flash around. There must be a lamp.
No. Don't make a light. We see well in the dark.
We? Who's we? Is there someone else in the house?
My son.
Oh, he's going to bed?
No. He is standing beside you.
Beside who?
You. Son. Yes, Mother.
Oh!
Gee, give me that flashlight.
Got it. You've got it.
Oh, yeah. Gee whiz. How long have you been standing there, Bub?
Since you came in.
That's so. Well, I didn't see you. You make a noise like a spook.
Who are you? What is your name?
George Kimball. This is my wife, Joan. We're on our way west. We're travelers.
Travelers? So are we.
What?
Quiet, son. Quiet.
No, let him talk. He's quiet enough.
How long have you folks been living here?
We lived here all our lives.
How about closing the door?
Is the door open?
Why, of course it's... What?
George!
Now, take it easy, Joan. Don't get excited. Oh, look, madam, there's a candle on that table over there at the fireplace.
Is there?
Yes, and if you don't mind, I'm going to light it.
Please don't.
Oh, wait a minute. If you want us to stay here, we insist that we have some light. You want us to stay here, don't you?
Do we? Do we, son? Yes, Mother.
What are you looking at me for?
Yes, Mother. Without light? Yes, Mother.
George, let's go. I don't want to stay here tonight. This place doesn't look good to me.
There's been no good here for many years.
You see what I mean, George?
I don't get it. You don't seem to want us, yet your son does. How do you make any money that way?
We don't make money.
You don't? You mean you haven't had any guests lately?
No, not for many years.
Well, you can't expect any if you act like this.
But we do expect a guest. Don't we, son? Yes, Mother.
Well, he certainly has a surprise coming.
Yes, he has.
How many rooms have you?
There are many rooms, but only one.
Only one? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean?
Only one for guests.
You mean only one equipped?
Yes.
Well, then if you've got it reserved for this guest you expect, what are we going to do?
There is an inn farther along the road. They have rooms. They will take care of you. It will be best for us.
Our distributor got wet, so our car won't run.
Where is your car?
Right there at the foot of the steps.
I see no car.
You don't? Why, it's standing right... Joan.
George, where is it? It's gone.
Holy smoke, it is gone. But where? How? I didn't hear a sound. It must have rolled ahead.
Throw your light around.
Not a sign of it. Say, goes on here?
Son.
Yes, Mother.
You move the car.
Yes, Mother.
I understand, son. I understand.
Wait a minute. Your son moved it? How could he? The motor won't even run. And even if it would, we didn't hear a sound.
No sound.
How did you move it?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a fine thing. Here we are in a place where they don't want us and no way of leaving. Well, you've got us on your hands now. You'll have to make the best of it.
No, George, no. We'll leave.
Nonsense. This is all silly. Come on, let's have some light and cut out the monkey business.
Wait. Son, what have we decided?
Yes, Mother. We decided yes.
Very well. If you wish. If you wish, you may stay. Stay until...
Until when?
All night?
Yes, Mother.
If you wish.
That's better. That's more like it. Now I'll light this candle. There we are.
George, look.
Well, look at the dust and the cobwebs. This place looks deserted, like an old cellar. Well, how about the room? Do we get it, or the guests you're expecting?
There is another room that will do, perhaps.
Well, could we see it?
Yes. And by the way, how much do you charge?
We charge nothing.
You charge nothing?
Nothing.
Sounds silly, but it's bright for us. We're running short anyway. Well, let's see the room.
Very well. It is upstairs.
After you, madam.
No. You go first.
Very well. Come on, Joe. Bring that other candle.
Come, son. Follow me.
Yes, Mother.
I never saw so much dust.
Well, they must like it. You know, nice clean dust.
That room at the head of the stairs.
Why, this room was well furnished. Is this the room reserved for your expected guest?
No.
But you said you had only one room furnished. Who sleeps here?
I stay here now.
I see. Or do I?
It's a nice, soft bed.
It was always comfortable. We'll leave you now. Come, son. We must leave them alone now.
Yes, Mother. Leave them alone.
Good night.
Good night.
You will lock your door?
Huh? Oh, yes. We'll lock it.
Goodbye.
Say, did she say good night or goodbye?
I don't know. I thought she said... She did say goodbye.
Golly, what a screwy outfit. I wish we hadn't had car trouble. That's what we get for trying to drive in this storm.
How much money have we left?
Not much. Just enough to get to Los Angeles the way I figure. But once I get there, I know there'll be a job for me. We'll make it, don't worry. You'll see me in a nice job in Hollywood.
I'm not worried about seeing you in Hollywood.
No?
No. I'm just worried about seeing you in the morning.
Same night, but later. It's midnight. Another car on the same road. You know who it is. It's John Hendricks. You know where he's going. He turns in at our deserted mansion, up the driveway, and stops. He steps out. Slips up the steps, opens the door, and throws his flash about the dusty room. Cobwebs glisten in the beam. Few moments, and the light comes to rest on the fireplace. He steps quickly to the mantel, draws a small hammer and chisel from his pocket, and sets to work removing a brick. Now he's finished. The brick is loose. He reaches in and withdraws a heavy yellow envelope. He starts to put it in his pocket, but suddenly freezes in his tracks. He can't move. He turns icy cold. Turn around, Hendricks. Turn around. Look. At the foot of the stairs across the room stands a woman holding a candle, and beside her a grinning youth holding an axe. Turn around, Hendricks. Look at their heads covered with blood. Turn around.
John Hendricks murderer. John Hendricks thief.
Martha. Yes, John.
Henry. Yes, John.
No. We've come for you, John, the same way you came for us. We've been waiting for you, John. We knew you'd come back for the money. We've been waiting. We've come to take you, John.
No. Please don't come near me. Please.
You must suffer, John, as we have suffered.
I've suffered.
Not enough, John. Not enough.
I didn't mean to do it. I didn't plan to kill you. I went mad, lost my head. No, don't come near me. You can have the money. You can have it.
Then give it to us, John. Give us the money. You won't need it now. Come, son. We must have the money, and we must take John. Come, son, come.
No. There's the money on the floor.
Money is not enough, John. Money is not enough. Go ahead, son. Go ahead. We must have John Hendricks, thief, murderer.
Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother.
No. I'll shoot.
Bullets won't stop us.
Good Lord, George. What was that?
I heard a scream. Downstairs.
So did I. And shot.
I'll open the door. It must have been downstairs. I don't see a thing.
Here's your flashlight.
Great Scott. Look. A man down there on the floor. Come on. He's dead.
Look at the gun.
It's been fired. But I don't see a mark on him.
Let's get out of here.
I'll say, come on.
No, you don't. Time for your...
George!
Cops.
What's going on here? Hand over that gun. Thanks. What are you doing here?
Well, we're stopping here. That is, we're just leaving.
I can see that. Know this man on the floor?
Know him? Yes.
Joan, what's the matter with you?
No, we don't.
Take a
don't
look at
know
him, Frank. Yes, sir. What are you two doing here?
Why, we're guests.
Yes, we're both guests.
Guests? Who's guests?
Why, guests, lodgers, tourists, guests of the old lady.
What old lady?
The old lady that lives here, the old lady and her son.
You'll have to cook up a better one than that.
What do you mean?
Drive here? Where's your car?
The son took it.
Son, old lady, what are you talking about?
They live here. They said they owned this place. We had motor trouble, and they put us up for the night.
What about him, Frank?
Well, he isn't dead, breathing. Looks like he had a stroke or something. It's him, all right. John Hendricks.
Take a look around. See if there's anyone else here.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
George Kimball. This is my wife. We're on our way to California. Do you know who this man is?
Certainly. We've been on his trail. He's an escaped convict. This your gun?
No, sir.
Did he shoot at you?
No, sir.
You shoot at him? This gun's been fired, and we heard shots as we turned in the driveway.
Not a sight of anyone, sir. Nothing but dust and cobwebs.
Look, Campbell, you said there was an old lady and her son here.
Sure. They were here all evening.
They're not here now.
Well, they let us in and showed us to our room. They certainly were here.
What did the old lady look like?
Well, she had gray hair, wore a house dress and an apron.
What did the boy look like?
He was a big kid, about 20. Had a round, rosy face, and I think... Well, in fact, I know he was kind of simple-minded. He had a strange laugh, and he had red hair.
Well, I'll be darned. What do you think of that, Frank?
Golly, isn't he the creeps? Why so?
Do you know who you've just described?
No.
The old lady and her son who used to live here.
Used to live here?
Yeah. They were murdered here 10 years ago.
What?
Murder?
Sure. This man on the floor was her husband, the boy's stepfather. He was tried for killing them with an axe and stealing her money and bonds. He got off at second degree because of lack of evidence. He escaped a week ago and headed this way. We've been on his trail ever since he entered this county. So you see, Kimball, if there was anybody else here tonight, it must have been a figment of your imagination. This house has been deserted for 10 years.
Oh, George.
Good Lord.
Look, Sergeant.
Found this envelope on the back doorstep. It's the money.
Well, what do you know? The money and the bonds. Old Martha Hendricks' money. That's why Hendricks came here.
But where did they go? The old lady?
No place. Because they weren't here, Kimball. Well, better get them out of here and back to headquarters.
Wait a minute. Don't leave us.
We won't. You're coming along, too.
Why?
We need you for a day or two. All right, let's get going, Frank. Come on.
But where did they go? We saw them. I know they were here.
Well, you certainly described them to a T, but don't worry too much about it, you know. Things like this can drive you nuts. You know what I mean? Things like this sometimes just happen. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, oh, come on, let's go before I get the heebie-jeebies.
What did he say? Things like this just sometimes happen. Just happen. Well, sometimes they do and can't be explained. But not this time. Oh, no, not this time. This can be explained. Remember John Hendrick's cellmate, Bill? Bill, number 1014? He can explain. He knows all about it because he planned it. Bill wanted the money. He'd learned all the dope from Hendricks. He sent his pals, the phony spooks, made up like the old lady and her son, to grab the money when Hendricks recovered it. Too bad they dropped it in their hurry to get away. Bill didn't want to hurt John. He wanted to scare him out of it. Remember? Bill, 1014, had changed. He said he'd never do things the way he'd done them before. And he didn't. Bill meant what he said. Good night.
If this came upon you unaware and you listened, we've served our purpose. The Whistler, with original music composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch, is written and directed by J. Donald Wilson and originates from Columbia Square in Hollywood. Next week, same time, The Whistler returns. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's the new Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. Brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
And now Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. Two people who live together and like it. Well, as we look in on the Coopers, it's about 10 o'clock at night, and Liz and George are just coming home. They've put the car in the garage and are walking around the house to the front door.
Brother, that makes me sore. The Rickies invite us to spend the evening with them, and after we drive all the way over there, they aren't even home.
Well, that's the last time we make any plans with them.
Liz, are you sure?
Stop right there. I know what you're going to say. Are you sure you had the right night? Yes, George, I'm sure. 8 o'clock Saturday night.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Liz, tonight is Friday night.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. We don't go to the Rickies till tomorrow night.
You mean you'd go after the way they treated us tonight?
Liz, they don't even know about it. It's your absent-mindedness that caused this.
Oh, I'm sorry, George, but everybody forgets things sometimes.
Granted. But do you have to make a full-time job of it?
Oh, I'm not as absent-minded as you try to make out.
All right. Open the door.
Why don't you open it? Did you forget your key?
No. You borrowed it this morning because you lost yours, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, I have it right here in my purse. Here, George, hold some of these while I look for it. My compact and my slips and comb and file mirror and handkerchief and chewing gum and fountain pen, safety pin, billfold, library card, lucky dollar, sunglasses.
Oh.
Oh, it's not here. I'll try the other side of my purse.
Never mind, I don't want to be here all night. I'll ring the doorbell. Liz, I don't understand it. That's the 5th door key I've given you this month. What do you do with them?
I give them to strange men.
Well, that's a clever remark.
Yes. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Cooper, you're home.
Yes, Katie, our social secretary got the date wrong.
So I made a little teensy mistake. And then we got over there and the Rickies weren't home. I could have told you that. They were here. Here? Yes, ma'am. They said you invited them for dinner tonight. Oh.
That does it.
Now, George.
This is getting serious, Liz. Who knows where it could lead? First, you forget little things. Your keys, social engagements. Pretty soon you forget your friends, your family. You forget who you are. They find you wandering in the streets. They take you to a sanitarium. Give you shock treatment. But nothing does any good. And there you are. A shell. A nameless nobody.
Thank you, Olivia de Havilland.
Oh.
I don't like to forget things, but what can I do about it?
You know, I was just thinking. Joe Ridgely down at the office took a course in memory training, and it did wonders for him.
Go to a school? I wouldn't think of such a thing. Why, that's like admitting that you're a... Well, I just wouldn't do it. I'm not that bad. By the way, Mrs. Cooper, what dress did you wear tonight? My blue one. Your blue one? Why, that's still hanging in your room. Huh?
Well, it's a good thing they weren't home, so you didn't have to take your coat off.
Nah, you don't think I forgot to put on my... Wait a minute. Turn the other way while I peek under my coat. Yikes! What's the name of that school, George?
There it is, Liz. Dr. Milmoss's memory school.
Oh, George, I feel so silly, and I'm a half hour early.
I'm sorry, dear, but I'm taking the car, and I have to get to work.
All right. Goodbye, honey. Kiss me.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye. Good morning, Dr. Milmoss.
That's right.
I'm Mrs. Cooper.
Ooh, you're going to be a fine pupil. You can remember your name.
Tell me honestly, can you improve a person's memory?
Depends on how many buttons you got left. Now, let me test you and see what condition your mind's in, huh? How old are you?
25.
Yeah. What year were you born in?
I'm 25.
So you've forgotten which year you were born in, huh?
No, I've forgotten which year makes me come out 25.
Well, never mind. We're going to try something else now. Try and remember everything that happened since you woke up this morning.
All right. The alarm went off, and George, he's my husband, tried to make me get up, and he tickled my feet, and so I jumped up and tickled him, and we started a pillow fight. And then he grabbed me and kissed me on the neck, and I kissed him. That's not what you meant, is it?
No, but don't stop now.
Well, I had breakfast, read the paper, and came down here.
Don't worry. My system will fix you so you'll never forget a thing again. See, the secret is confidence. Don't be afraid. Think big.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be the biggest thinker you ever had. That doesn't sound right, does it?
It's all done with association of ideas. Each word makes you think of another one.
Uh-huh.
Now, take your name, Cooper. First syllable, coo. That's the thinking, the bird. The second syllable's purr. That's what cats do. So I think of a kitten.
Oh, that's pretty clever. Bird and a kitten.
That's right. Now, I can never forget that your name is Birdie Katz.
Well, that's a great system.
I mean Cooper, of course. Now, for your first lesson, we'll teach you an important number, huh? What's the license number of your car?
You certainly asked the right person.
You've forgotten it?
No, I never knew it in the first place. Oh, wait a minute. It's written on my driver's license. Let's see. Oh, here it is. 37 MW66.
Oh, good. Now, what's 37 remind you of?
My husband's age. See, I remember because he's 5 years older than I am. Oh, well, anyway, that's his age.
All right, now, and MW?
MW, May West.
Good, good. That brings us now to 66, which is the number of the Lincoln Highway.
Uh-huh. Let's see, my husband, May West, from the Lincoln Highway, 37 MW66. Oh, Dr. Milmoss, you're wonderful.
Oh, sure, I ain't so much. Well, that's all for your first lesson now. I got to go out and see a patient on Bundy Drive.
Oh, I live on Bundy Drive. Let me take you. My car's right outside.
Oh, thank you. Well, we've been looking for your car for 10 minutes, Miss Cooper. Can't you remember where you parked?
Oh, but I know my license number.
Oh, that's fine.
Back down this block once more. I'm sure I parked it here.
Oh, my patient's going to be furious. And I was doing so well with her, too. It's an amnesia case, you know. At the slightest provocation, she'd walk around with her arms in front of her saying, "Where am I?"
Well, did you cure her?
Practically. Now she says, "Who am I?" Yeah, but anybody can cure that. You see your car yet, Miss Cooper?
No, and I can't find my keys either. I'm positive I parked it right here. Dr. Milmoss has been stolen.
No.
Yes. There's only one thing to do. I'll call the police.
Well, there's a payphone in that cigar store right there.
Oh, thanks. Oh, dear, this is awful. George will blame the whole thing on me.
Police headquarters, Sergeant Nelson speaking.
Hello, this is Mrs. George Cooper. I put a stolen car.
Okay, describe the car, please.
Well, it's a new Nash. It's a beautiful shade of green. See, my husband bought it because it goes so well with my red hair. I said...
Well, send your head in and we'll hold it up against all our green cars. If it clash, it's not yours.
I don't like your attitude.
Yeah, would you care to give me just a teensy-weensy bit more description to go on?
Well, it has 4 wheels and an engine and 4 doors.
Oh, we'll find that right away. It's so amusing.
Well, what do you want to know?
Something important. Does the cigarette lighter work?
Yes, but you have to hold it and push it to the right.
Never mind. Mrs. Cooper, I'm going to hate myself for this. But do you by any chance know your license number?
I certainly do. I memorized it just today.
All right. What is your license number?
My husband is on the Lincoln Highway, and why don't you come up and see me sometime?
Never mind the license number. What's your telephone number?
No. My license number is 37 MW66.
Now, we'll send out a radio call for your car right away. But you'll have to come down to the station and make out a written report.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes, it's the law. Besides, I'd like to see what you look like.
Okay, come on, you. Here he is, Sarge. I caught him red-handed driving down Main Street in the Cooper car.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. You guys never learn, do you? You can't get away with a hot car in this town. What hot car? I own that car. I'm George Cooper.
Ah, you got that name off the registration card.
What is this, anyway? Look. Here, look in my wallet. That ought to prove who I am.
Yeah, let's see.
Uh-huh. How do you like that, Joe? He stole Cooper's wallet, too.
Oh.
Look, all you have to do is call the Second National Bank. I'm vice president. Oh, of course you are. And I'm President Truman. And this is Margaret. Sure. Tom, I'm sure. I'm sorry we didn't know you were coming. We would have fixed up the East Wing for you. Now, just a minute. I'm going to call my lawyer and sue you for false arrest. Are you now? Lock him up, Maggie. Okay, Pop. Come on, you.
Sergeant Nelson?
Yes?
I'm Mrs. Cooper.
Oh, well, I have good news for you, Mrs. Cooper. We recovered your car already, and we've got the crook.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now I won't have to go through a scene with George.
Well, you intend to prosecute, don't you?
I certainly do. Whoever did such a low, mean trick should get the hot seat. What kind of a man is it?
Oh, the usual criminal type. Shifty eyes, weak chin, sloping forehead.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Joe, bring in that car thief, will you?
Okay, Chief.
Oh, he sounds awful. I'm kind of frightened.
No, don't worry. We got the handcuffs on him.
Okay.
Here he is, Sarge.
Liz, what's going on? What's the meaning of this?
You know her? Mrs. Cooper, just what is going on here? Well, Mrs. Cooper?
Liz has had George arrested as a car thief by mistake, and to cover up her embarrassment has feigned amnesia. Well, George has convinced the police who he is, but they're having trouble trying to snap Liz out of it.
Where am I?
Liz, darling, don't you recognize your own husband?
Are you speaking to me, mister?
Mister? Oh, Liz, look at me. That's it. Now I want to ask you a question. Who am I?
Don't you know who you are either?
Certainly I know who I am.
Then what are you asking me for?
Oh, yeah, let me try to snap her out of it. I know all about this mental stuff. I read the medical page of Time magazine. She's suffering from magnesia.
Amnesia. Well, see what you can do.
Okay, now look, Mrs. Cooper. Try and remember. You're married.
I am?
Yes. And you have a wonderful husband.
I do?
He loves you very much.
He does?
And you're both very happy.
We are?
Yes. He's here now. There's been some trouble, but everything's all right, and he wants to take you home.
Oh.
Don't you recognize him?
Oh, yes, of course. My wonderful husband. Kiss me.
Hey, not him, me. Now stop that.
You keep out of there!
What's the big idea? Come here, Liz. Let me kiss you. That ought to make you remember who you are.
All right.
Now do you know who you are?
No, but whoever I am, it's a lot of fun.
Well, I'll buzz for the police psychiatrist.
Oh, poor Liz. Now try to remember, Liz. If you'll just snap out of it, I'll forgive you anything you've ever done.
You will? I mean, the clouds are beginning to go away. The sky is clearing. It's real pretty out.
Oh, thank goodness. Now tell me why you had me arrested for stealing my own car.
Here comes the smog again. Where am I?
You better leave it to the psychiatrist, Mr. Cooper. She's in a bad way. Somebody ring for Dr. Grimley. Yes, Doctor. Come in, please. Okay, which one of you characters snapped your twitch? Who you got for me this time, Sergeant? I have a lady, Doctor. Oh, she looks like a good one. Come over here, dear.
Now, wait a minute. Let's talk this over.
She's got amnesia. Can't remember who you are, huh?
No.
Roll up your sleeves, dear.
Why?
I'm going to give you a little shot of a new medicine.
Oh, what'll it do to me?
I don't know. I never give it before.
Hello, George. Hi, Sergeant. I'm cured, George. Let's go home. Goodbye, Doctor.
Hey, come back here. Liz!
Well, don't walk so fast, George. Are you mad, George? You're not angry at me, are you, George?
No, I'm delighted.
I'm sorry. I thought if you thought I had amnesia, you wouldn't be mad at me. And I can't stand to have you mad at me, George. Because I love you so much.
No, now that's not going to get you anyplace.
Tell me you still love me, George.
I love you.
Kiss me.
Not here on the street.
Right here. Now you kiss me, George. I want the whole world to know you love me.
Now, Liz.
Come here.
Where am I?
Oh, that's better. We're pals again, huh, George?
Okay. Now, let's get out of here.
Now, the sooner the better. Where's the car?
I parked it right on the corner.
I don't see it.
That's funny. Not there.
Oh, now, George, don't joke with me.
I'm not. I remember distinctly. The cop followed me here, and I parked it right on this corner and went into the station.
George, does that mean...
No, it's got to be here someplace.
Did you make the last payment to the finance company?
Oh, of course.
Oh, George, it really has been stolen this time.
I'm afraid you're right. You realize what this means, Liz? Someone has to go tell Sergeant Nelson.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Someone does, all right. I guess one of us has to march right back in there and tell him.
I guess one of us does.
Well, one of us is in there telling him I'll watch out for the crook.
Oh, no.
George, it was your fault. You were the last one to have the car.
Yeah, but you started the whole thing. If you hadn't had me arrested, I wouldn't have had to be here where it was stolen.
Oh, but George...
Well, let's look at it this way. If I go in, they'll think I'm crazy. Now, you haven't got anything to lose.
You talked me into it. I'll be right back.
Hey, Joe!
Yes, Sarge?
I've been thinking about that couple who call themselves Cooper. You remember a circular on a couple of car thieves called Red Top Rosie and her accomplice Willie the Weasel?
Yeah. They used to report a car stolen. When the police picked it up, they'd claim it with false credentials. You think it was them?
Well, it could be. Look them up in the files, will you?
Okay, Chief.
Pardon me, Sergeant. I want to report a stolen car.
Yes, madam. What was the It's you again.
Yes, hello.
It's okay, Chief. I got it covered.
Good work.
Put down that gun. What is this?
The jig is up, Rosie.
Rosie who?
Don't try to deny it. You're Red Top Rosie. And the guy you're working with is Willie the Weasel.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You've got the wrong people.
Then who are you?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
He's Cooper the Snooper, and I'm Lizzie the Louse.
You're pretty smart, aren't you?
Wait a minute.
What do you want, Doc?
Turn her over to me, will you, Sarge?
Uh-oh. Snake Pit is back again.
I can make it talk.
Okay, Doc, go ahead. Get those files out, Joe.
Okay, Sarge.
Come here, Miss Cooper.
You stay away from me with that needle. Go and knit something.
No, I'm not going to use no needle. I'm going to hypnotize you. Now just relax.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Relax. You are under my power. Your eyes are getting heavier and heavier. Your will is given into mine. I am the master. You are a servant. Slowly you are going to sleep. Sleep. You understand? Yes, master.
Oh, what happened to him?
The weakest mind went first. Come on, snap out of it, Sarge.
Here, grab her. It's Red Top Rosie.
No, it's all right, Sarge. I warned you the last time you watched me hypnotize.
Did I do it again?
Yeah.
But you didn't make me do anything silly, did you?
Yes, he did, Sergeant. You did a wonderful striptease.
Oh,
No, of course you didn't, Sarge. All right. I'll try another tack on you, sister. Weight association. That'll tell me everything I want to know about you.
Must we go through more of this?
Yes, we must. You're in a bad spot, understand?
Relax, you are under my power. Your eyes are getting heavier and heavier.
Yes, master.
Now cut that out, will you? Do what he says.
Now, it's very simple, Miss Cooper. Whatever word I say, you say the first thing that comes into your mind. If I say cheese, you say crackers. You follow?
I say crackers.
Fine. Now, don't think. Answer as fast as you can. Cheese.
Crackers.
Animal.
Crackers.
Nut.
Crackers.
Auto.
Crackers.
No.
Crackers.
Stop.
Crackers.
Please.
Crackers.
Shut up.
Crackers. Well, what'd you learn from that, Doc?
Miss Cooper, you are not supposed to repeat the same way. You change it each time, and I tell from your answer what you're really thinking.
Oh, well, all right. Go ahead.
Okay. Cheese.
Crackers.
Dog.
Cat.
Auto.
George.
Police.
Robert. Robert.
Police.
George.
Auto.
Cat.
Dog.
Crackers.
Cheese.
Well, this is where I came in. So long, kid.
Who's doing what to who? I've had enough of this dame. She's Red Top Rosie, all right. Lock her up.
Wait a minute, Sarge. Here's the poster. She ain't Red Top Rosie. Rosie's been in jail for 2 years.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, you get out of here.
All right, but you better find my car.
I'm so anxious to see the last of you, I'll go out and help look for it myself.
And then the other policeman came in with a poster and they let me go. What do you think of that, Willie the Weasel?
I wondered what took you so long. Oh, the scrapes you can get into.
Oh, I'll be happy to get into my bed. I didn't realize it was such a long walk home. George, look.
What?
There, our car.
Are you sure?
Positive. Look at the license number, 37MW66.
Well, I'll be darned. Come on, get in. We'll drive it home.
Okay.
Oh, no wonder they left it here. Out of gas.
George, it's the police.
Okay, you. Where do you think you're going with that stolen... Well, what do you got to say this time?
Where am I?
You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rohrig. Tonight's program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll Jr. Original music was composed by Marlon Skiles and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The part of Katie the Maid was played by Ruth Parrott. Lucille Ball will soon be seen in the Paramount picture Sorrowful Jones. Be sure to listen to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband next week. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive, thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed, from the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for, teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Howdy. I'm Chad Remington, a Cowtown lawyer, I guess you'd call me, although a lot of the folks in Dos Rios, where I come from, look at me with respect and address me as counselor. Of course, Dos Rios is just a sprawling, boisterous frontier town buried away just down below the Continental Divide, but, well, things do happen in our neck of the woods, which not alone make exciting telling, but make exciting living. For instance, not too long ago, something happened in a hotel room of a metropolitan city which affected me. Affected me? It darn near killed me. It seems that the hotel room was being occupied by the Right Honorable Quade Dunstan, perhaps the most influential of all our state senators. With a bottle and some glasses handy, the senator was entertaining a so-called constituent, a rancher by the name of King Carson, who runs some 6,000 head of cattle not too far from Dos Rios, in an isolated and lawless area we call the Seminole Strip. Like a lot of political constituents, King Carson had an axe to grind.
Senator, I certainly don't mean to threaten you, but if the Seminole Strip is taken into the state as a duly constituted county, you're going to have to look elsewhere for campaign funds next year.
Here, let me light that cigar for you, King. There you are. Now, let's look at this thing sensibly.
That's what I thought I was doing. Don't you see the way it stands now with no duly constituted law in this strip? The man with the most influence not only runs but practically owns the entire territory?
And since King Carson employs close to 100 punchers at his various establishments, King Carson is the most influential man in the Seminole Strip today.
Yeah, that's just about the size of it. And I'm not aiming on seeing it changed by having you boys vote favorably on the petition to take the strip in as part of the state.
King, I realize what it would mean if the petition was passed, state militia brought in and all that. But on the other hand, the Seminole Strip is wealthy and would mean a great deal in taxes to the state.
Taxes? Who cares about taxes? I pay for what I want, and I want that bill defeated.
Well, I certainly can't defeat it single-handed. However, with a little cooperation from you, we might accomplish our ends to the satisfaction of everyone.
Yeah? What do you mean, cooperation from me?
I figure I can create suspicion in the minds of my fellow senators about the advisability of taking in the strip as a county of the state. Suspicion based on the unbridled lawlessness down there. And then the committee would come down to Seminole for a personal inspection. Unbridled lawlessness is the part in which you cooperate.
You mean stir up so much trouble in Seminole that they wouldn't want it in the state as a gift?
Precisely, Mr. Carson. Precisely. Can I depend on you to blast the strip wide open with gunplay and everything else which will reflect on its citizenry?
Senator, not only can you count on me, but when you bring that committee down to inspect Seminole, they'll hear so much shooting it'll sound like the Battle of Bull Run.
Well, if you'd like to know what that little conversation had to do with Chad Remington, I can only say it came about because of a quite normal cause. A girl. Now, I guess I better make that the girl. Because although Libby is Judge Fillmore's daughter today, I'm kind of looking forward to the time when her name will be Libby Remington. Libby got into this by going down to Seminole to spend a week or two with her mother's brother, Uncle Rufe Tomlinson. And not 2 days after, I received a telegram saying that if it was at all possible, Libby would like me to come down at once. Business. Well, I got hold of Cherokee O'Bannon, former medicine man and now owner of the Dos Rios livery stable. And on the promise of a good time in Seminole, Cherokee not only loaned me a horse, but rode along with me. Just what the business was Libby referred to in her telegram, we found out hardly had we crossed the state boundary into the Seminole Strip.
Chad, now that we're here in Seminole, I don't want you to forget your promise to me. I'm looking forward with great anticipation to, shall I say, a merry old time while over here.
Oh, Mr. O'Bannon, I want to remind you that my word is as good as my bond.
Ah, yes, bond. What a beautiful word that is. Bond. Bottled in bond. Precisely what I have in mind.
Now, you listen to me. You've already had 5 swigs out of that bottle of so-called genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil, and as far as
Marinated milch mackerel, Chad. Did you see that?
I sure did. That feed barn blew up practically in front of our eyes.
Now, who'd want to blow up a feed barn?
Don't ask me, but I got a feeling this is no place for us to loiter. We better knock on these horses and get over to Rufe Tomlinson's ranch.
Rufe, I don't mean to doubt the veracity of a man like you, But what you're saying is totally unbelievable.
Well, I don't blame you for not believing it, Cherokee, but every word of what Uncle Rufus told you and Chad is the absolute truth. Gospel.
I'm sure it is, Libby, but it just doesn't make sense. Suddenly, with no reason, trouble should hit Seminole like a tidal wave. Shootings, killings, fires.
Shucks, if we could make head or tail out of it, I wouldn't have let my niece go sending that telegram.
Yeah.
Just like that feed barn you saw blown up. That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes a little sense if you're as bat-brained as I am.
Now, Chad, honestly, this is no time for joking.
Now, Libby, you know you've both been a little too close to the picture to get an honest perspective on it, but hasn't it ever occurred to you that just perhaps someone is stirring up all this lawlessness because there's a petition up at the Capitol now to take Seminole in as a county?
But why, Chad? Just tell me why someone would want to keep the Seminole Strip out of the state. What would they have to gain?
Well, might have a lot to gain at that, Libby. Right now, this here strip is sort of a governmental orphan. No real law down here.
And if the strip isn't voted into the state, there may never be any law down here, except gun law. Tell me, Roof, how do the ranchers and other folks in Seminole feel about this crime wave?
Our men I've talked to are so blame upset they're ready to grab every gun and rifle they can lay a hand to. Just start blasting.
Uh-huh. Once they start doing that, Roof, you're going to be in the middle of the darndest range war you ever saw.
Yes, sirree, Bob. And if you start shooting at each other, I'll bet you one whole case of my rattlesnake oil to a gopher hole. Those senators and politicians won't ever give you a county charter.
Oh, Chad, that would be terrible. Well, what do you think Uncle Roof and the rest should do? How can they fight back against someone they don't even know?
Libby, I'll tell you. The first thing is to get the decent citizens of Seminole together and talk sense into them. Make them realize they're only hurting themselves if they fly off the handle and try to fight back right now.
But gosh almighty, Chad, how are you going to talk to a lot of wild men? Then they got plenty of cause for being wild and acting like sensible human beings.
Well, I'm not guaranteeing anything, mind you, but if you can round up 20 or 30 men you can depend on and get them to attend a meeting, I'll promise you this much. I'll make the darndest speech any lawyer has since the defense of Benedict Arnold. Roof Tomlinson did just what I asked him. The next morning, shortly before noon, 27 angry-faced ranchers filed into the little town hall to listen to me. I guess I wouldn't make too good a criminal lawyer, because all of my impassioned speechifying left them pretty cold. Until a tall, swarthy man got up in the audience and started down toward the platform where I was standing.
Now, just a minute, men, just a minute. I think Mr. Remington's right. He's absolutely right.
Well, thanks. I'm glad to find somebody who thinks I'm not all wrong. Come on up here.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
By the way, Remington, I'm King Carson, cattle broker here. I own the Frying Pan Ranch and 2 or 3 smaller spreads. So, you see, I've got a real interest in what you're talking about.
Oh, fine, Mr. Carson. And now, would you mind telling your neighbors just why you think they should leave their guns alone until such time as the state's voted favorably on your petition?
Well, all right, Remington. Although I'm not certain that making speeches is going to change the minds of this crowd.
Well, sir, they say they can't rule you off the track for...
Chad, there's a man outside the window!
Chad, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right, Roof. But come on, all of you. Let's get outside after that bushwhacker.
Which way did that varmint go, Chad? Did you see?
I saw him. Hit his horse and ducked into that alley, the other side of the hotel. Come on, man.
Carson, seen him, boys. Grab your horses. Let's get after him.
All right, some of you circle the other way. Come on, Remington. Let's head for that alley.
I'm with you, Carson. All right, get up there, boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Well, Carson said he saw the man head this way.
I certainly thought I did.
Bring it up, boys. Hold it. Well, I'll be blamed. What do you make of this, Chad?
Oh, what could anyone make of it? Someone took a shot at me at the meeting and somehow got away.
Kind of makes fools out of us, too, doesn't it, Remington? After shooting off our mouths, telling the boys not to fly off the handle and start squeezing trigger, we do that very thing ourselves.
Well, Carson, now that I've been singled out as a target, I'm starting to feel the way the other men do.
What do you mean, singled out?
I mean, look here. here on the side of my neck.
What? Chad, your neck's all bloody.
That's right. 1/16 of an inch closer, and those 2 slugs would have stopped my speech-making permanently. Well, I got an idea there's someone who doesn't want any speech-making here in this strip. When I find the man, I've got a few oratorical gestures left I'm going to use on him. 10 raw-boned knuckles swung freely to punch home the points I'm going to make. And I don't mean in speeches.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our frontier town adventure in just about 1 minute. And now, Frontier Town.
I imagine if a bullet creased your neck that you'd feel a little bit personal about it, too. I did. And I'll freely admit it made me not only more interested, but more than a little bitter. It seemed apparent my first guess was right. And moreover, that someone who knew about my guess could breathe easier if I left the Seminole Strip in a long pine box. Well, after our wild goose chase, Cherokee and I went back to Rufe Tomlinson's ranch and sat around with Rufe and Libby trying to fit this jigsaw together.
Chad, I know how you feel, having been shot at.
Nearly killed, that's what he was. Nearly killed.
And I hope you won't jump down my throat for what I'm about to say.
Jump down your throat, Libby? Not until I have the legal right.
Well, what are you aiming to say, Libby?
Just this. Has it occurred to any of you that the only man at the entire meeting who claims he saw which way that gun-toter went was King Carson?
I don't know what you're driving at. King saw him ride into the alley.
King said he saw him ride into the alley.
Libby, now I know why I feel like I do about you. I think you hit the nail right on the thumb. King Carson, why not? A man who owns as much land as he does certainly could stand to gain by having the state reject Seminole as a county.
You're right, he'd really be a king. The king of the whole Seminole domain.
Well, supposing you 3 are right, and I ain't saying you are, how are you ever going to find out?
I don't know for sure, Rufe, but I think if Cherokee and I rode over and paid a call on his lordship, King Carson, at his office, my legal training might give me a few questions to ask him that'd prove just a little embarrassing. Come on, Cherokee. You and I are riding.
Why, doggone it, King, don't go bawling me out. I done exactly what you told me to do.
Oh, sure, Toby. You did exactly what I told you to do. The only thing you didn't do was to put one of those 2 slugs through that rattle-brained lawyer's thick skull. If I hadn't led that posse on through the alley, you'd be dangling from a tree right now.
Yeah, you're so smart. Maybe you better do everything yourself.
There's one thing I will do myself, Toby, if you don't stop talking back. Oh.
King, you got no business slapping me.
I'm not going to slap you again, because I don't go around slapping corpses. And if you don't get that Chad Remington once and for all before today is over, a corpse is exactly what you're going... What are you staring at?
King, quick. Huh? See who just rode up here? It's Remington, that partner of his.
Well, that simplifies everything, doesn't it?
Simplifies?
Yeah. Since I can't trust you to take care of Remington, this gives me a chance to do it for you. Now, you stay here and stall him. I'm going out the side door and slip around to the rear window. All you have to do is to get him with his back to that window. But you'd better not slip up on that. That's all I've got to say.
You black-hearted bag of wind. I got a good notion.
I'll be right back, Cherokee. This won't take a minute. Oh, howdy, King Carson around?
Why, King, be right back. Yeah, right back. Just make yourself comfortable. Take that chair over there by the window.
Well, thanks. Don't mind if I do stretch my legs a little. Good grief. Shot twice through his back. You sneaking bushwhacker! Out of sight already. Every time I turn my back, someone else is...
Here. What's going on in my... What? Toby. Killed.
Well, now, look here, Carson. Don't look at me like that. I had nothing to do with it. I was just
Oh,
standing
you
here.
didn't, eh? And what are you doing just putting your gun back in your holster?
Good grief, can't you see the glass in that side window's broken? Someone shot through there.
What does that prove? Nothing. And if you think we're going to stand by here and let you get away with a cold-blooded murder, my friend, you've made the biggest mistake of your life.
Come on, you. We're taking you out to the nearest cottonwood and end your speech making with a rope.
Have you men all been smoking local weed?
What do you mean?
If Remington shot somebody, then some bullets ought to be missing out of his gun. If he's still got 6 bullets in it, then he isn't the man you're looking for.
That's right.
No, just a minute, Cherokee. I appreciate what you're trying to do. As for those shots,
No use wasting your breath arguing, Chad. Just hand over your gun. Here, I'll get it.
This is utterly ridiculous. We heard the shots and came in
Now
here and
there's no
found him.
use squawking, King.
But
If these slugs are in Remington's gun, he couldn't have done the killing.
Blame right. Now, here's his gun. Look for yourself.
Thanks. Well, I'll be hanged. There isn't one chamber empty.
What?
No, sir, not one. I'm mighty glad you spoke up, fella. We might have hung the wrong man. I'm plumb sorry.
You're plumb sorry. Oh, friend, this is one of the happiest moments of my life. Of course, I'm sorry to disappoint Mr. Carson, because now he'll have to find someone else to charge with this particular murder.
Oh, Cherokee, you're wonderful.
You're telling me, Libby? Why, before I got my medicine wagon, I worked the Chautauqua route with the shell game. Here it is. Now it's not there. Which shell is it under? Best man in the business, if I say so myself. Yes, indeed.
You must have been the best man, Cherokee. Although I don't see how, with everybody looking at you, you still managed to palm my gun, which had 2 shells shot out of it, and give them the Colt out of the dead man's holster.
Neither do I.
Well, since it's not considered ethical to give away any professional tricks of prestidigitation, I'll have to refuse to answer. But I'm mighty glad that for once I was able to help Chad instead of Chad always helping me. By the way, wouldn't you say it calls for a little libation about this time, Chad?
Oh, Brandon, you can drink your fool head off.
Well, thank you.
Just as soon as we've gotten the goods on King Carson and turned him over to the nearest marshal.
I knew there'd be some string attached to that.
Talking about getting the goods is a lot different from actually getting the goods, Chad.
I'll say amen to that, Libby.
Now, let's save our amens for Carson's funeral if we're good and lucky. Because we'll have to be lucky to pin anything on him.
We will?
Yeah, he's smart. Slick as a jackrabbit in an oil well. Look at what he framed on me.
What's that?
Well, the way I figure it, the man he killed was a man who worked for him that he wanted to get rid of.
So?
So he killed him figuring the mob had killed me, thereby getting rid of both of us and keeping his own hands clean.
And again, I say so.
So, my dear Miss Persistence, I think that since King Carson considers himself an expert at murder, what we've got to do is plan another one for him. Just pray that we're lucky enough to stop him before it's too late. I didn't mean to sound enigmatic, but there wasn't much more I could tell him at the time. I was still a little shaken up from having escaped hanging, thanks to Cherokee's quick wit and even more nimble fingers. But most of all, I didn't have anything definite worked out. And then when I heard the next day that Senator Quade Dunstan and his committee had arrived from the state capitol and that the senator was putting up at King Carson's place, everything soon seemed to fit together.
Of course, Senator, I can't say things worked out 100%. But I think there's been enough trouble around Seminole for your committee to refuse action on the petition to take it in as a county.
Of course. I certainly wish you'd gotten rid of that Chad Remington instead of bungling that up.
Yes, well, oh, that's funny. Someone coming here at this time of night. Excuse me, Senator. I'll open the door.
Evening, King. Mind if I come in?
Why, I'm busy at the moment, Rufe. Won't tomorrow do?
No, I'm afraid this is one thing that won't wait.
Senator, this is Rufe Tomlinson, a neighbor of mine.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Tomlinson? Pleased to know you, Senator. I'm sorry I had to come in like this, but I'd like to talk to Mr. Carson alone.
Well, what about, Rufe?
Well, happen to know who shot Toby at your place the other day.
What? Oh, really? Well, how interesting. The senator's here to find out just who it is who's been stirring up all the trouble. So he'll be just as interested as I am in finding out what you know.
Now, wait a minute, King. You sure you want me to tell what I saw?
Why, certainly. I've got to bring that kind of a sneaking buzzard to justice. You know the man's name?
Well,
Then, maybe you can describe him, huh? Would you say he was about my build?
Yes, I would.
And would you say he looked anything like Mr. Carson?
Yeah, I'd say that, too. You see, I was just turning the corner when I saw the whole thing happen.
Well, Senator?
King, I'm afraid this gentleman is a little too frank to be trusted for too long.
That's what I was thinking, too. What did you come here for, Tomlinson? Think you could blackmail me?
Why, you smooth-talking vulture. You're the one that's been trying to blow the Seminole Strip to bits.
You're absolutely right, Senator. He's not a man to be trusted at all. I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Roof, but our game has gone a little too far to allow you to break it up.
Carson, for heaven's sake, stop wasting time. Squeeze that trigger and get it over with.
Hey, who's that?
Drop that gun, Carson. Go on, drop it. Beautiful shooting, Chad. Blasted that gun right out of his hand.
All right, open the front door, Roof. Let Cherokee in. I'm saving my strength and coming in through this window.
You're darn right, Chad. And, Senator, you better sit right where you are.
Why, you...
Yeah.
Well, we sure got him dead. Chad, Carson, he's got another...
sleeve gun, huh? Well, Carson...
Senator, my gun is on the floor.
Grab him, Cherokee.
Why, you lily-livered, penny-pinching politician, you... Why, you...
Great jumping G-horse, Chad. You doubled Carson up like a jackknife.
All right, you. Stand still.
Get your hands off of me and keep them off.
Why, sure, Senator. We'll be pleased to get our hands off you. But not before a federal marshal gets his hands on you. The three of us heard more than enough out of you and Carson to guarantee the next soapbox you'll campaign from will be in the laundry of the federal penitentiary.
Now, listen to those bells. I'll bet both of you the good citizens of Seminole will keep the tocsin ringing until well past midnight.
I'm sure they will. This is really a celebration for them finally getting the county charter.
You're right about them, Libby, but I'm afraid that isn't what's on Cherokee's mind. He's all in a lather about not being able to participate in the celebration, the libation part of the celebration.
Well, after he's practically saved your life by that sleight of hand he performed changing guns, I think he's entitled to a reward.
Now you're talking. Yes, indeed you are.
Well, I fully intend to see that Cherokee gets a reward, his just reward.
That sounds more like it.
You know what your just reward is? Having found out what a great magician you are, hereafter I'm just going to give you an empty glass so you can say hocus pocus over it and produce your own libation.
Why, of all the nefarious schemes...
Come on, Libby, come on. We'll never get back to Dos Rios if we listen to Cherokee singing How Dry I Am. With the election of a new senator coming up, I want to get home for the vote.
All right, girl. Let's get stepping.
Hey, I can't ride that fast. I've got a bottle in my hip pocket.
Well, don't worry about that, Cherokee. If that bottle breaks, the drinks will be on the horse.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Elves production. Supervision by Joel Murcott. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have them for afters.
We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim.
Hi there, get swinging with the new Yvette nail colours. They're great, sunny, bright, long-lasting, just right for the moderns. Yvette, beauty at a young price. Shimmer into summer with colour at your fingertips. Nail colour by Yvette. Exclusive to Woolworth beauty counters.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
The National Broadcasting Company present, transcribed, Sir Ralph Richardson in Theatre Royal.
This is Ralph Richardson. This week we turn to Lawrence Sterne's famous novel, Tristram Shandy. The literature of England is rich in lovable eccentrics, but none more lovable, if not more eccentric, than Lawrence Sterne's Uncle Toby. Most of us are familiar with the old soldier who lives again in memory the battles and sieges of his earlier days, and such was Tristram Shandy's Uncle Toby, a veteran of the campaigns of Marlborough, 200 and more years ago. I myself will play the role of Toby, and James McKechnie, as Tristram, will relate these scenes from Tristram Shandy, which we have called My Uncle Toby.
I verily believe that a man might walk from Dan to Beersheba, were he in the walking mood, ere he met up with a worthier or more amiable man than my Uncle Toby. And though my uncle may have taken upon him to ride somewhat upon his hobby horse, can I think any the less of him for that? Nay, if it come to that, sir, have not the wisest men in all ages, not excepting Solomon himself, have they not had their hobby horses too? It had been my Uncle Toby's fortune to serve his king, not without honor, in the late wars in Flanders. And it was only by reason of the wound in his groin that he received at the siege of Namur, rendering him unfit for further service, that my Uncle Toby became possessed of his hobby horse at all. For, back in London, the wound confined him 4 years to his bed.
Come in, brother. I'm not asleep.
I met with a friend of ours in the street, brother, and he inquired how you did. I took the liberty of inviting him up to see for himself.
Why, sir, you are heartily welcome. Come in, I pray.
I'm happy to find you so cheerful, sir. Your brother gave me sad news of your wound.
Oh, well, a man must bear cheerfully what the Lord sends him. At least my wound has brought me the leisure to peruse my studies.
And what might those be, Captain Shandy? Philosophy?
I leave philosophy to my brother, sir. No, I've been engaged upon the study of projectiles and fortification, which are, of all the studies we know, perhaps the most generally neglected.
That I can well believe.
But none the less interesting for that. Indeed, I find much in the study to console me. Until Tartaglia proved to the contrary, I'd honestly believed that the cannonball which did me this mischief had followed a right line.
Was it a cannonball which gave you your wound, then?
It was a coping stone broke off by a cannonball from the parapet of a hornwork before the gate of St. Nicholas, in one of the traverses of a trench opposite to the salient angle of the demi-bastion of St. Roch at Namur.
And this was at the siege of Namur, Captain Shandy.
If you'll do me the kindness to reach me the map there on the table behind you, I can make the whole thing plain to you. Now, as you can plainly see, before the gate of St. Nicholas, which lies here, a counter-scarp, which extends itself from the bank of the Mars, quite up the great water stop, lies over ground which is cut and cross-cut with a multitude of dykes.
To speak the truth, unless the company my father led upstairs were tolerably clear-headed, it was a difficult thing for my Uncle Toby, do what he could, to keep the discourse free from obscurity. Even with a map to aid him, it was not always possible for him to find his way among so many obstacles. Often enough, he would get so sadly bewildered and set fast among them that he could get neither backwards or forwards to save his life, and was oft-times obliged to give up the attempt upon that very account. This fact could scarcely be lost upon his servant, Corporal Trim, who waited upon him and served him with great fidelity and affection.
If I durst presume to give your honor my advice and speak my opinion in this matter...
Thou art welcome, Trim. Speak what thou thinkest upon the subject, man, without fear.
Why then, I think, with humble submission to your honor's better judgment, that these ravelins, bastions, curtains, and hornworks make but a poor, contemptible, fiddle-faddle piece of it here upon paper, compared to what your honor and I could make of it were we in the country by ourselves, and had but a rood and a half of ground to do what we pleased with.
Well, there's my house in Yorkshire, Trim, with the bowling green at the bottom of the garden.
Well, then, as summer is coming on, your honor might sit out of doors and give me the nography.
No, you must call it the iconography, Trim.
The iconography of the town or citadel, either of Namur or any other your honor was pleased to sit down before, and I'll be shot by your honor upon the glossy of it if I did not fortify it to your honor's mind.
I dare say thou wouldst, Trim.
For if your honor could but mark me the polygon with its exact lines and angles...
That I could do very well.
I would begin with a fosse. And if your honor could tell me the proper depth and breadth...
I can to a hair's breadth.
I would throw out the earth upon this hand towards the town for the scarp, and on that hand towards the campaign for the counterscarp.
Very right, Trim.
And when I had sloped them to your mind, and please your honour, I would face the glossy with sods, as are the finest fortification in all Flanders.
The best engineers call them gazons, Trim.
Your honour understands these matters better than any officer in His Majesty's service. Now let us but go into the country. I would work under your honour's directions like a horse, and make fortifications that it would be worth all the world's riding 20 mile to see them.
Say no more, Trim.
Besides, your honour would get not only pleasure and good pastime, but good air and good exercise and good health. And your honour's wound would be well in a month.
Thou hast said enough, Trim. I like thy project mightily.
And if your honour pleases, I'll this moment go and buy a pioneer spade to take down with us, and I'll bespeak a shovel and a pickaxe and a cup.
Say no more, Trim. There's a guinea for thee. There's a guinea. Go down, my lad. Bring my supper up this instant. We shall set out for the country within the week.
Never did lover post down to a beloved mistress with more heat and expectation than my Uncle Toby did, to enjoy this wondrous plan within the privacy of his bowling green, which lay beyond a yew tree hedge at the bottom of the garden beside his little cottage in Yorkshire. And so it was that his wound was healed, and he exchanged his bed of suffering for the most rewarding of hobby horses. And so long as a man rides a hobby horse peaceably and quietly along the King's Highway, and neither compels you nor me to get up behind him, pray, sir, what have either you or I to do with it?
I think thou hast better sharpen the salience a trifle, Trim, and level it off at the foot of the glasses.
As your honour says.
Oh, I wonder, Trim, whether you've not made the breach an inch too narrow by yesterday's account of the matter.
Yeah, I was wondering much the same thing, your honour. Have I your honour's permission to widen it by an inch?
I wouldn't for the world, Trim, have thee think that I set too favourable a construction on the account. But if a line be fairly drawn from the centre of the ravelin to the northern end of the bastion, as the Gazette directs that it should be drawn...
Your honour is in the right.
Then let us not lag behind his grace, Trim. Widen the breach by a single inch, and the matter is set to rights.
As your honour says. Does your honour think that the town will fall by the end of the week?
I have a premonition that it will do so, Trim, just as Amberg, Bonn, Reidenberg, and Huey fell before it. But the post will be in by the dinner hour.
With submission to your honour, if we should have the carpenter build us a little model of a town, to be run up together of slit deals and then painted, and we clapped it within the interior polygon...
Built exactly after the pattern of those in Flanders, Trim.
With grated windows and the gable ends of the houses facing the streets.
Only... not to have the houses run up together, Trim, but to have every house independent, to hook on or off, so as to form into a plan of whatever town we please.
Your honour has hit the nail on the head.
Then run and fetch me the carpenter, Trim. We've no time to lose. Oh, but stay. Here comes the Gazette from the post office.
Good day to your honour.
Good day to you, Susanna. Wait, Trim, wait till I've read the dispatch. Trim, take thy mattock. Batter down the face of the West Bastion.
Right, your honour. 'Tis done, your honour. E'en as your honour supposed last night.
Give me the colours, Trim. Help me up onto the ramparts. By heaven, the town has fallen.
My father was a philosopher in grain, speculative, systematical. For the character of my Uncle Toby, he had nothing but the warmest and fondest affection, but for my Uncle Toby's hobby horse, he had no real respect. The contrariety of their humours, in fact, was occasionally the source of a fraternal squabble.
From what you tell me, brother, the noble science of fortification has its weak side as well as others.
You're right, brother, but when a ravelin stands before a curtain, it is a ravelin. But when a ravelin stands before a bastion, then the ravelin is not a ravelin, it is a half-moon.
Brother Toby, you would provoke a saint. There was I trying to explain to you a matter of the gravest import. And here have you got us, I know not how, souse into the middle of the old subject again. I wish the whole science of fortification with all its inventors at the devil. It's been the death of thousands, and it'll be mine in the end. I would not, Brother Toby, have my brains so full of saps, mines, blinds, gabions, palisadoes, revelings, half-moons, and such trumpery to be proprietor of Namur and of all the towns of Flanders with it.
I need not tell the listener that a man's hobby horse is as tender a part as he has about him. But my Uncle Toby was a man patient of injuries. Pray, sir, what said he? How did he behave? Oh, sir, it was great. He merely looked up at my father with a countenance spread over with so much good nature, so placid, so fraternal, that my father was touched to the heart.
Brother Toby, I beg thy pardon. Forgive, I pray thee, this rash humour which my mother gave me.
My dear, dear brother, thou art heartily welcome to it, had it been 10 times as much, brother.
But it's ungenerous to hurt any man. A brother worse, but to hurt a brother of such gentle manners, so unprovoking and so unresenting, it's base. By heaven, it's cowardly.
You are heartily welcome, brother, had it been 50 times as much.
Besides, what have I to do, my dear Toby, either with your amusements or your pleasures, unless it was in my power, which is not, to increase their measure?
Brother Shandy, you are much mistaken on this point, for you do increase my pleasure very much in begetting children for the Shandy family at your time of life.
Oh, it's not worth talking of.
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal, starring Sir Ralph Richardson.
News is a necessity in this fast-moving world of ours, and NBC fills that need by bringing you complete coverage of all the latest news throughout the week. Monday through Friday on NBC, you'll hear such outstanding reporters and commentators as John Cameron Swayze, Alex Dreyer, David Brinkley, Morgan Beatty, Pauline Frederick, and many others. And on weekends, there's a series of widely acclaimed panel programs bringing you the people who make the headlines. There's Meet the Press, Youth Wants to Know, American Forum of the Year, just to mention a few. It's the best in news coverage. And speaking of news programs, here's a word about an NBC feature you may not be familiar with. It's called Weekend, and it's brought to you each Sunday afternoon, a 2-hour radio newspaper from front page stories to fashion and society news, reported by Leon Pearson, Tex and Jinx McCrary, Merrill Muller, and many other expert newsmen and women. Weekend is unique in the field of radio reporting. Try it this Sunday.
We now continue Theatre Royal, starring Sir Ralph Richardson.
The time has now arrived when I must begin the story of my Uncle Toby's amours. For having given a picture of that bowling green wherein my Uncle Toby's campaigns were fought, I must acquaint you that it lay cheek by jowl with the garden of a house next door. And it was in that self-same house that the widow Wadman lived. Now, just as my Uncle Toby had set his heart upon the conquest of all Flanders, so had the widow Wadman set her heart upon the conquest of my Uncle Toby. Only occasion was wanting, and occasion came one day upon the conclusion of the peace and the signing of the Treaty of Utrecht. It was a sad day for my Uncle Toby when the terms of the Treaty of Utrecht were made public, and the whole fortifications and harbour of Dunkirk had to be demolished according to stipulation. For after them, what would be left round which a mettlesome hobby horse could lead in?
Shall I begin the demolitions by making a breach in the ramparts, Your Honour?
Nay, that will never do, Corporal. For in going that way to work in the town, the English garrison will not be safe in it for an hour. Because if the French were treacherous...
Oh, they are as treacherous as devils, and please, Your Honour.
It gives me concern always when I hear it, Trim, but they don't want personal bravery. But if a breach is made in the ramparts, they may enter it and make themselves masters of the place when they please.
Well, let them enter it and please your honor, if they dare.
In cases like this, Trim, it's no part of the consideration of the commandant what the enemy dare or what they dare not do. He must act with prudence. Now, we'll begin with the outworks, both towards the sea and the land, and particularly with Fort Louis, the most distant of them all, and we'll demolish it first. And then the rest, one by one, both on our right and as our left, as we retreat towards the town. Then we'll demolish the mole. Next, fill up the harbor, then retire into the citadel and blow it up in the air. And having done that, Corporal, we'll embark for England.
We're there already, Your Honor.
Ah, very true, Trim. For yonder I see the spire of our village church. Oh.
Ever since Your Honor first read me the terms of the stipulation, I have never once whistled or sung or laughed or cried or talked of past done deeds or told Your Honor one story, good or bad.
Thou hast many excellencies, Trim, and I hold it not the least of them, as thou happens to be a storyteller, that of the number thou hast told me, either to amuse me in my painful hours or to divert me in my grave ones, thou hast seldom told me a bad one.
Because, and please Your Honor, except one of a king of Bohemia and his 7 castles, they're all true, for they're about myself.
I don't like the subject the worst, Trim, on that score. But prithee, what is this story? Thou hast excited my curiosity.
I'll tell it to Your Honor directly.
Provided, Trim, provided it's not a merry one. Not today.
Oh, it is not a merry one by any means, Your
No,
Honor.
I have it altogether a grave one.
Well, it is neither the one nor the other, but will suit Your Honor exactly.
Then I'll thank thee for it with all my heart. So prithee, begin it, Trim.
The story of the King of Bohemia and his 7 castles. Now, there was a certain king of Bohemia...
Oh, don't leave off thy cap, Trim. The sun's too hot upon thy head.
Oh, it was out of respect, Your Honor.
Oh, well, then put it on, Trim. I know thou hast an honest nature.
Oh, God bless thy honor. There was a certain king of Bohemia, but in whose reign, except his own, I'm not able to inform Your Honor.
I don't desire the obit, Trim. By any means, I wouldn't give thee a halfpenny for it.
Well, only in it, please Your Honor, it makes a story look better in the face.
Well, then take any date out of the whole world thou choosest, Trim. Thou art heartily welcome.
Your Honor. Now, in the year of our Lord, 1712, there was, and it please Your Honor...
Oh, nay, Trim, no, I'll tell thee truly, any other date would have pleased me better on account of the sad stain upon our history that year in marching off our troops and refusing to cover the siege of Quesnoy. Oh. Therefore, I would advise thee that if ever thou tellest that story again...
If I live, and please Your Honor, but once to get through the story, I never will tell it again.
Oh, tut, Trim, begin again.
Yeah, well, there was, and please Your Honor, a certain unfortunate king of Bohemia.
Was he unfortunate, then?
The king of Bohemia, and please Your Honor, was unfortunate in this, that being fond of navigation, and there happening throughout the whole of the kingdom of Bohemia to be no seaport town whatever...
But how the deuce should it be, Trim? For Bohemia being totally inland, it could have happened no otherwise.
Your honor is in the right. Now, the king of Bohemia, with his queen and the courtiers, happening one fine summer's evening to walk out...
There's that word, happening. Oh, it's so right, Trim. For the king of Bohemia and his queen might have walked out, or they might have let it alone.
Good King William was of an opinion, and please Your Honor, that everything was predestined for us in this world, insomuch as he would often say to his soldiers that every bullet had its billet.
Oh, he was a great man, Trim.
And I believe to this day that the shot which wounded me in the knee at Landen did so for no other purpose than to take me out of King William's service and place me in your honors.
It shall never be construed otherwise, Trim.
What was the truth about the King of Bohemia and his 7 castles, we shall never know, because my Uncle Toby sent Trim upon an errand before he could ever explain the matter. But the corporal had had a larger audience for his tale than he supposed, for listening to him behind the hedge was the widow Watman. And no sooner had Trim retired from the field than the widow Wadman advanced upon it. Nor was it Dunkirk against which her batteries were to be turned. The defences that she sought to demolish were my Uncle Toby's.
Oh, Captain Shandy, how fortunate to find you here.
Your servant, ma'am.
I'm half distracted, Captain Shandy. A mote or sand or something, I know not what, has got into this eye of mine. Do look into it. It is not in the white.
Why, ma'am, upon my honour,
Perhaps if I were to squeeze into the sentry box with you and sit down, you might be able more easily to see it.
But I protest, ma'am, I can see nothing whatever in your eye.
Nothing, Captain Shandy? Oh, but it is not in the white.
But, madam, I can see nothing there at all.
Nothing? Captain Shandy.
Now, of all the eyes that were ever created, there never was an eye among them all so fitted to rob my Uncle Toby of his repose as the very eye at which he was looking. 'Twas an eye full of gentle salutations and soft responses, speaking not like the trumpet, but whispering soft like the last low accent of an expiring saint. How can you live comfortless, Captain Shandy, and alone, without a bosom to lean your head on, or trust your cares unto? It was an eye that... but I shall be in love with it myself, if I say another word about it. It did my Uncle Toby's business.
In love? But your honour was very well the day before yesterday, when I was telling your honour the story of the King of Bohemia and his 7 castles.
The King of Bohemia? What became of that story, Trim?
We lost it, and please your honour. But your honour was as free from love then as I am.
It was just what that went off with the wheelbarrow, Trim.
But who, and please you, is your honour in love with?
With Mistress Wadman, Trim. She's left a bullet here in my breast.
Why, and please your honour, she can no more stand a siege than she can fly.
But as we are neighbours, Trim, the best way, I think, is to let her know of it civilly first.
Now, if I might presume to differ from your honour...
Why else should I talk to thee, Trim?
Then I would begin, and please your honour, with making a good thundering attack upon her in return, and telling her civilly afterwards. For if she knows anything of your honour's being in love beforehand...
Lord help her. She knows no more at present, Trim, than a child unborn.
Precious souls. The widow Wadman had told it with all its circumstances to Mistress Bridget 24 hours before. Bridget had told it over the garden wall to Susanna, who had in turn told it to my mother, who told my father, while Obadiah had spread the whole of it throughout the village. In fact, the last in the whole parish to know about it was my Uncle Toby himself. And so, in due time, the attack was launched. Corporal Trim had arrayed himself in his regimentals. A whiff of military pride had puffed out his shirt at the wrist, and from it, by a tassel, hung the corporal's stick. My Uncle Toby carried his cane like a pike.
Captain Shandy to see you, madam.
Why, Captain, what a surprise, I declare. Pray sit down. A person is so much at ease as you are, Captain Shandy, so happy in yourself, your friends, and your amusements. I wonder what reasons can incline him to the state.
They are written in the common prayer book.
I often think of the pain that you must have suffered from your wound, Captain Shandy. 'Twas in the wars you received it, I believe.
Ah, at Namur, madam. It was from a coping stone, broke off by a cannonball from the parapet of a hornwork before the gate of St. Nicholas.
A coping stone? Oh, it must have been very painful. And whereabouts exactly did you receive this sad blow, Captain Shandy?
You shall see the very place, madam.
Oh, Captain Shandy, but are you... do you...
I'll show you the very place, madam.
Oh...
Trim! Your Honour,
Mistress Wadman desires to see the place where I received my wound. Bring me my map of Namur.
Dear Uncle Toby, what was thy final understanding of the sex? What was the final outcome of thy passion? Whether thou fell'st a victim to the sweet, bright eyes of a woman who had withstood so staunchly the fury of foot, horse, and artillery, that is a story we shall never know. For it is just another story of the King of Bohemia and his 7 castles. One thing alone is certain, that thy benignant shade still haunts a bowling green in England, and that thy shade is accompanied, as was thy cheerful figure in life, by an ever faithful, ever loving Trim.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans.
When they're making Maxwell House,
they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans,
to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, but there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
I hope you're not hungry, dear Henry, dear Henry. I've just burnt the roast and I've ruined the sponge.
Well, that's a nice thing, isn't it? After I've been working all day.
Henry, I've got me secret supply.
You don't mean...
Polo mints.
Yum, yum.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
This is Monitor, and I'm Skitch Henderson here in Radio Central, and tonight we'll bring you a concert that includes some of the finest music ever written, played by the world's leading orchestras. Of course, we'll touch on other topics, too, and right now sit back and enjoy the best of Groucho. Say, Fenneman, tell us, what's tonight's secret word?
The secret word is chair, C-H-A-I-R.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in The Best of Groucho, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100.
And Groucho will meet our first couple in just a moment.
If you throw paper in the street, you're a litter bug.
If you don't keep our beaches neat,
You're a litter bug. If you throw litter from your car, a litter bug is what you are. If you throw litter anywhere, street,
beach,
or in the air, you're a litter bug.
I'm Bill Holden, folks, and what I have to say is aimed at me as much as you. We live in a beautiful area, and it's up to us to keep it that way. Keep it clean. Let's face it, if we're not litter bugs, there won't be any litter. So let's work together to make our roads, parks, beaches, and streets the cleanest in the world. It's up to you and me.
If you throw paper in the street, you're a litter bug.
if you don't keep our beaches neat,
You're a litter bug. If you throw litter from your car, a litter bug is what you are. If you throw litter anywhere, street,
beach,
or in the air, you're a litter bug.
Muriel Fourth and Aki Aliong are waiting to talk to you. So, folks, come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Aki Aliong and Muriel Ford. Muriel, I'll get the preliminaries over in a hurry so we can get down to business. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Well, the preliminaries certainly didn't last long. Where are you from, Muriel?
Well, I was born in India. My father was in the army out in India, and then when he retired, we went to live in England, in London.
Do you find our climate a relief after all that fog and rain over there?
Yes, it's much better. Of course, my husband still comes home a little red-eyed sometimes.
He comes home red-eyed? You mean Mr. Ford stopped off for a fifth?
No, I mean for the...
Well, why is he red-eyed? What has he got to cry about? He's got a beautiful young bride?
Thank you. The smog, it bothers
Pretty
him.
blue eyes?
Thank you.
Flashing teeth? Lovely lips? That's as far as the train goes, kid. I'll get back to you shortly, Muriel. And if you weren't married, I'd get back even quicker than that. Your name is Aki Aliong?
Aki Aliong.
Aliong. What kind of a name is Aliong?
Well, Aliong is an old Chinese name.
Oh.
And Aki is a Japanese name.
Well, then you must be Korean, huh? Are you from China or Japan?
No, sir, I'm from Trinidad.
Well, east is east and west is west, and it sounds like to me like the twain certainly picked a strange place to meet. I know Trinidad is famous for calypso music, Aki, but I'm sure there must be more to it than that. What else is Trinidad noted for?
Well, sir, we've got lots of oil, asphalt, and Angostura bitters.
Oh, asphalt and Angostura bitters. That makes a pretty strong drink. I never tried asphalt and bitters. That's what I'm going to order next time when I have one for the road. Aki, I thought everyone in Trinidad put the accent on the wrong syllable. But you speak beautiful English. Where did you go to school? Oxford or Cambridge?
Brooklyn College.
And that's the way they're talking in Brooklyn now? That town sure went to pot when the Dodgers pulled out. Muriel, you say you're married?
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that. How long you been married?
9.5 years.
9.5 years?
9.5. 9.5.
You're a very young-looking girl to be married 9.5 years. You must have got married around 14, huh?
Thank you.
Well, don't thank me. I had nothing to do with it. Well, is there anything unusual about your marriage, or is it pretty standard?
Well, the one thing that's unusual, my sister is married to my husband's brother.
How'd that happen?
Well, after I've been going out with George for a while...
Who's George? Is that your husband's brother?
Yeah. No, that's my husband.
Oh.
We arranged a double date for my sister.
Why, were you sick of George?
No, but my sister went out with George's brother.
Wasn't it more fun to be alone with a fella rather than have another couple tagging along?
Well, my sister was sort of going spare, and so was his brother, and I thought it would be nice to get them together.
In other words, you were a matchmaker, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, so?
So,
the four of you went out?
Yes, we went to a movie. And before...
What was the picture? Was it one of the Marx Brothers pictures?
No, it wasn't that long ago. It was,
Well, then what happened?
So before we went in, I told Frank to be very careful because my sister was very shy and a very nice girl and not to try and hold her hand in the movie or...
Why were you giving him these instructions,
Well, because my sister was a very nice girl.
Well, weren't you holding hands with George?
Oh, no, I've been going out with him 2 months. We went to see the movies then.
Oh, you didn't look at each other anymore.
No.
Well.
So anyway, I told Frank to be very careful and not to hold hands with Kath. And after we'd been in the movies a little while, George turned around to me and he said, I thought you said your sister was shy. So I said, well, she is. She said, well, look at them. And I looked up and I was horrified. They were snogging in the seat.
You say there was snoring in the seat? That must have been one of our movies, all right.
Snogging.
Oh, I thought you said snoring.
No, I said snogging.
Snogging. Well, I guess if you want to snog, there's no place like a movie theater. Now, just what is snogging?
Well, when you do it, you call it necking.
No, when I do it, I call it reminiscing. I haven't snogged since the first market crash in 29. So then what happened?
Well, then they started dating, and we had a double wedding.
Let's see, it's cheaper that way, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of work does your husband do, Muriel?
He's an international sales representative for Northwest Orient Airlines.
Well, that's a very impressive, imposing title. Now, where does he do his selling? Hong Kong, Singapore, Manila?
No,
Burma?
Santa Barbara and Oxnard and Bakersfield.
Oxnard and Bakersfield can be exciting, too, you know. I understand there's a lot of snogging goes on in Oxnard. I wouldn't be surprised if Oxnard turns out to be the next snog capital of the United States. Well, you're charming youngsters, and you're crazy if you don't get married. I've enjoyed talking to you. Now, let's see how much money you can make in the quiz. You have selected a dictionary quiz, huh? It's pretty educational stuff here. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Remember your partners, so before you answer, discuss it. If a pentagon is a five-sided figure, what is a percher on?
A horse.
A horse is on me, that's right.
And you have one right.
If a sombrero is a Mexican hat, what is a vaquero? V-A-Q-U-E-R-O.
Spanish rider. It's a Spanish rider.
Well, that's close enough. Mexican cowboy.
You're halfway to $1,000 now.
If an Arab is a nomad, what is a scarab?
Oh, that's,
S-C-A-R-A-B.
An Egyptian, beetle.
Right on the nose, you hit it.
You now have 3 right, get the next one right, and you'll have your $1,000.
If a choreographer is a dance director, what is a cartographer?
Map maker?
A map maker.
Give him the money, George.
You have 4 in a row right, you win $1,000.
Well, you won 1,000 clams. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it. And no matter what you decide to do, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Arrivederci.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life.
So long.
Have a nice trip.
Don't forget to phone.
When you're away from home this summer, put long distance to work for you. Most people do. Like this couple.
Smell that mountain air. I'm so glad we telephoned ahead for reservations, George, aren't you?
Sure. Sure, dear.
Oh, George, now you're not worrying about business.
Well,
Why not call the office then? Get it off your mind so you can enjoy yourself. Then I'll put in a call to the children to tell them what a wonderful...
No doubt about it. You can take all the wonder and worry out of your vacation. Relax with your mind at ease just by picking up the telephone and placing a long-distance call. Why not call now while long-distance rates are lowest? Remember, whenever, wherever you go this summer, go first by long distance.
Groucho, we have some special guests for you now. One of the truly great names of Hollywood, Mr. and Mrs. Francis X. Bushman.
Well, welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. Say the secret word and you'll divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you'll find around the house. Francis, I'm glad to see you, and Mrs. Bushman, it's nice to see you, too.
Thank you.
In case you don't know who this feller is, I'll tell you. He's the Elvis Presley of the 1920s. He was a combination of Rudolph Valentino and Clark Gable. He was without a doubt the biggest matinee idol in the history of Hollywood. Francis, I hardly know where to start with you. I guess the beginning is as good a place as any. Where were you from originally?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Somebody out there from North Dakota. How long ago was it when you were born in Baltimore?
I was born in 1883, so I'll be 75 in January.
How many of you people out front remember Francis X. Bushman? Well, that confirms something that I've always suspected, Francis. We have the oldest audience in television. Now, Mrs. Bushman, I know his name, but what is your front name?
Iva.
Now, Iva, you know 35 years ago, every woman in America wanted to marry this chap here. How do you feel being married to one of the country's idols?
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm still very excited about it, and I've been married a whole year.
You've been married a year?
Mm-hmm.
You kids are practically newlyweds, huh?
Just about.
How did you meet him, Iva?
Well, I moved into the house next door to him.
Did you do this deliberately? Did you know he was going to be there?
No, I didn't. That was just some of the good fortune that befell me after I was in escrow.
How many years have you been in show business, Francis?
60 years.
60 years? Well, don't get discouraged. It takes time to become a big star. 60 years. That was even before they had movies. How did you start?
Well, I started with lantern slides, and as you see, I'm ending up in television.
Just the opposite with me. Now I'm in television. Next year I'll be in lantern slides. I wonder how I'll do when Pay Lantern Slides comes in. Now, Francis, you were the biggest star in Hollywood. How many pictures did you star in?
Between 300 and 400. There was no way of determining.
I think in the Marx Brothers, in our entire career, I think we did 18 pictures, and you did 400. Huh? That was before taxes took it all away, wasn't it? Huh?
Yes.
You must be worth millions, are you, Francis?
Well, the Treasury Department at one time stated that I had made $6 million in 5 years. But
that's what they said, huh? What did you say?
Well, I said that I spent it, no doubt, in 4.5 years.
Now, how about the women of the country? Didn't you get a lot of marriage proposals in those days?
Well, I had to confess.
Fan mail?
You won't think me immodest if I tell you this.
I may, but tell it anyhow.
You see, I was a symbol. They were in love with the symbol, I believe, and I, at one period, received 17,000 proposals.
I got 300 once, but to get out of the country, mine was. You know, I've gone almost through the same thing. All my life, women have been throwing themselves at my feet. And after they tackle me, they usually hold me for the police. Well, don't you miss all this hoopla, Francis? All the big mansions and fancy cars and the fan mail and everything?
Well, the play isn't over yet.
No, it certainly isn't. Not the way you look.
No.
I think you're still in the first act.
Well, they still recognize me and want my autograph and all that sort of thing. As a matter of fact, I live for today, and I'm looking forward to the future.
Well, that's a very sensible philosophy, Francis. I, on the other hand, am looking forward to tomorrow. Because tomorrow I make my last payment on my garbage disposal. It's been quite a grind, but that's all down the drain. Well, now, let's get on with the Bushman at hand, shall we? And you have selected as your category cities and small towns of the United States. So all those one-nighters you played, I'll bet you're pretty good at this, huh? I'll give you 4 cities or towns in a particular state, and you identify the state. Shake hands with a real actor,
yes.
George.
How do you do, George?
This is Mr. Fenneman.
Mr. Fenneman.
Who's being discharged as soon as the performance is over. Now, if you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Remember, despite the fact that you're married, you're partners in this thing, so you discuss each one before you answer. Clear? All right, and what state are these places? Paragould, Pine Bluff, Texarkana,